Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm back with a very tasty, tangy, and healthy watermelon peel masala. We all have enjoyed watermelon just as my daughter is doing. We enjoy the red part of the watermelon and then throw away the skin. We don't like to eat the white part of it because it's pale in taste and it's not sweet. So, for those who don't like to eat the white part, let me tell you all this part has high vitamin C and can be consumed in the form of sabzi if you don't like to eat it just as it is. So, first I'll be peeling off the green part. Then I'll give a wash. I'll just wash it once and then I'll chop it into small pieces. This sabzi is very easy to prepare and can be consumed with rice, roti, dosa or eat it as it is. Just chop it roughly into small pieces so that it cooks evenly fast. Now to a hot pan, I've added around 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Once it gets heated up, I'll add half teaspoon of mustard seeds. Once it pops up, I'll add half teaspoon of jeera seeds. Now let this get roasted well. This is almost done. Now I'll add 5 to 6 garlic cloves, roughly chopped. If crushing is easier for you, then just crush it up and you can add that as well. Up to you all based on your convenience. Once it gets fried well, I'll add 1 large onion, finely chopped. Now let this get fried well until golden brown. Frying onions at a very low flame is very important as it enhances the flavor of this curry or any gravy whichever you're preparing. So ensure the onions are fried really well on a very low heat. Now since the sabzi is very pale in taste, it's very important to balance all the flavors and make the sabzi more tasty so that it's very easy to convince your family members to have it. Onions have been fried well. Now I'll be adding 2 green chilies slit. If you like to have this sabzi more spicy, then you can add around 3 to 4 as well. Based on the spiciness of your green chili. Give it a good mix and let it get fried with the other ingredients for 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'll be adding chopped tomato. I have 1 large tomato here. If you have a small tomato, you can add 2. To this I'll be adding few other masalas to make sure it gets cooked with the tomatoes. Around half teaspoon of coriander powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 3/4 teaspoon of chili powder and 1/4 teaspoon of cumin or jeera powder. Give it a good mix. I'll be adding salt as well at the same time. I'll be adding around roughly half teaspoon of salt. You can add salt as per your taste. Give it a good mix. I'll cover it with the lid and allow it to cook for 2 to 3 minutes on a very low flame. Now after 2 minutes, the tomatoes have been smashed up. Now it's the right time to introduce watermelon to this masala. Give it a good mix and then cover it with the lid and allow it to cook for good 20 minutes. But ensure the flame is on a very low heat and you keep stirring every now and then in order to avoid the sabzi from getting burnt. If you're using non-stick cookware, then you need not keep stirring every now and then. Since I'm using a steel cookware here, it's very important to keep stirring every now and then in order to avoid it from getting burnt. At the end, after 20 minutes, I'll garnish with some finely chopped coriander leaves and then it's all ready to be served hot. Do try this very unique style recipe and let me know your review on it. It might not be tasty, but it's definitely healthy. Do try it. Don't forget to subscribe.